Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the boiler room. Wayne Russell, UGAZ, morning C. Hey, thank you, Mr. Naka. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Taylor, hello, hello. Morning, morning. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys. So, let's just be honest here. Okay, so today I'm feeling way better. Today is a good morning. Okay, I actually have a good coffee. I'll need another one here soon, but things are looking good. I do have Mr. Cornut, the man. Thank you very much for being in here. Nashville, love it, love it. Thank you. There's so many good mornings. I can't be here all day. Thank you, guys. So, yes, let's do it. First off, let's start by saying that if you haven't figured it out by now, the penny stock market's kind of slow right now. And I think I've been saying that in the past few videos. But if you notice pre-market, if you look at these pre-market gappers, and if you don't know what that is by now, I can't go over it right now, but the pre-market gappers, the ones we look at in the morning that are popping up before the market opens, they're just, the penny stocks haven't really been there. They haven't been, there's been no follow through. They've pretty much all been dumping out. And, you know, the only one I can remember off the top of my head recently that actually did a little bit was BONT. So let's just first start off by saying that a lot of the penny stock market's kind of slow right now. And the momentum has shifted into some of these higher price stocks, right? So just keep that in mind right now. Yeah, Joseph. So like exactly like Joseph said. So I play it all. I like the penny stocks. I really love penny stocks, and I'll play $20, $10. Doesn't really matter. So let's go into it. I'm actually going to have to give credit to a good friend of mine. His name is Matrix. He actually sent me over, he basically just shared one of his watch lists for the day. I didn't have time to make one up, but he sent me one of his watch lists today. And a lot of it looks really good, but it is more short bias trades. So we're definitely going to cover some of these short bias trades for some of you guys. I know some of you can't short, but you know, you'll get there. And I think it's definitely worth covering. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and stop talking. Actually, I guess I'm going to continue talking, but you know, let me kind of clear some of this up. First things first, and then we will do what we have to do. All right. So, all right, first things first, I just want to kind of run over some of these short bias trades that I like, and then I'm going to hop in to some of the pre-market ones, okay? And we'll take a look at UGAZ just because I know that was the first one mentioned here just a second ago that you guys want, somebody want to take a look at here. So we'll look at UGAZ again. I really hardly ever look at that stock, so I haven't been following it, but I can give you my best input on it. So this is going to go shout out to the man Matrix. I'm not going to take credit for any of these stocks here, but a lot of them do look good. So with that being said, this is AKAO. A lot of you are like, well, that doesn't look good. You're right, because it's a short trade. This is where we're going to look to go short. If we take a look at this one-year chart real fast, you can see that it's just kind of been going down. It's been on a downtrend, clear downtrend, right? And you see what's forming? It's kind of not a descending, this isn't a descending triangle pattern. It's just going down, right? The only way the stock is going to go upwards is if it breaks this downward trend line it's been seeing. And on the flip side, if you look at this white line I drew on the bottom, the support line, it's really right. Well, actually, let me go like this. It's right on its support from probably 5 or 6 months back. Right here, if you follow this line over, you're going to see that the stock is right smack dab right there, just below it. So below $12, AKAO could be a really good short. It could see a pretty big move, you know, and that's just the thing, right? This is a nice stock. It's nearing a support line, and if we can break this support line and continue this downtrend, we might have ourselves a pretty good short on our hands. So we're going to keep AKAO on watch for a short. What's up, Andrew Munoz? Missed everything so far. David, we haven't gone over much. Basically, that AKAO is a short below $12. So I'll put that in there. 1 second. AKAO short below $12. Okay, now let's take a look here at another one that we're looking at is QURE. And look at QURE. Remember I had this one on short watch not too long ago? Well, the thing is it just broke. Oh, did it move even more recently? It may have. QURE is another short below $15. I'm just going to say it that way. It's a short play below $15 because we have a lot to get through. And I don't want to take too much time up on all these short sells. But, you know, it was extended here, came all the way back down. It just broke through the 9 moving average. So it just broke through its first line of support here. We're down at the $15 mark. So a break below this line, $15, we have the move all the way down till 14, and then the move down to 13.50. Okay, so that could be another great short opportunity. I mean, there's so many of them that it's just even AAOI can be a great short. I mean, look at this one. Basic downtrend here, just recently broke through support. It's retesting right on this 38 level. So a break below 38 here, you know, probably the 38, 38.50 on this will be a very good short play. So I know that a lot of you can't short, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to look into some other ones. Yeah, Josh. ENDP. So first off, let's take a look at UGAZ, and I'm going to give you guys a pretty good rundown. And so far, I'm just going to shout them out here. AKOS. I think that's what I said. Or sorry, AKAO. Actually, hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna type a bunch of these out. AKAO. AAOI. QURE. Hey guys, I just put out a few tickers in there for short plays, so you can keep those ones on watch for a short. There's more, but you simply can't watch them all. So let me look at UGAZ because I swear everyone's hype been around this one like crazy. So let's see what's going on here. Stuff off of here. Okay, this thing is just choppy. Such a choppy chart, guys. Honestly, there's so many better plays than UGAZ just by looking at this chart. And that's the thing. Don't ever, I mean, if you can play it, you can play it, but I don't think you want to get caught up in playing something that's this choppy. All right, so here's the thing. Based on this low here at 949, you can see that the stock is making higher lows, but the last 2 days have been doji candles. Basically saying it doesn't know if it wants to go up or down, and it's not a hammer candle at the bottom of a trend. This thing has been making lower highs. This thing's going to be right in the turning point here very soon. Okay, this thing is going to have a turning point pretty soon here. Yeah, it's going to be getting, this is a crucial level here. It's hard to say exactly what's going to happen just because this chart is not good. It's a less safe of a chart to be playing on. But here's the thing. If this thing breaks below probably 1960, 1950, or 950, sorry, not 19. Oh, we're way below that anyways. Yeah, so yeah, we're down here at $9. If you want my honest opinion, I wouldn't trade it. I won't trade it. I really can't give you a good analysis on it because the chart's so choppy. I mean, I don't know. Let me look at a 10-day chart, a 10-day 1-minute chart, and let's just look at these days that it has. Is this really something? I mean, let me ask you guys, is this something you want to play? Is this really, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's up to you. I mean, but when you look at this chart, the only good day I've seen it I haven't really seen it have a clear day. It's always choppy and indecisive. I mean, right? Look at these days, right? Up and down, down, up, right? And then you go to this day, just completely sinks, then it rides it up. That was a cool day. If you caught that, that would have been great. But then let's go to this day. All right, you look at this day, just up and down, up and down, up and down. I mean, there's still money to be made. Don't get me wrong. You know, definitely money to be made. The charts just don't look great for this stock right now, and I don't think I would mess with it. and I'm sorry, that's not the best analysis, but it's just like, I don't follow UGAZ like some of you other guys do, and I think that I don't like it. I personally just don't like it. It's hard for me to say anything more than that. Let me see. So, yeah, like Ricky, you know, he's been following UGAZ for a while, so, you know, that's something you could probably learn more from him. And yeah, it's a swing trade. I get that, you know, but it's probably something you can learn more from him than you could from me, right? Let me see about OPNT. I'm going to look here at OPNT. So OPNT is hard to judge right now just because it popped so much yesterday right before the end of the day and then kind of came crashing down. So it's really high off of its high of day, and it's really far from, you know, where it started breaking out from yesterday. It's right in the middle, so you don't have a good risk reward ratio. So if you look here, everybody asking about OPNT. OPNT was a $30 stock, but it only has a 1.5 million share float. So this is a really high price stock with a low float. So you can expect these moves to happen. This thing has a, where's that? This thing has a spread right now of about 20 cents. Earlier when I looked at it, the spread was 80 cents. So this is not something I'm going to mess with. I'm just going to leave it be and trade something else with a smaller spread. Let's see. So again, right? So for playing OPNT, you have a massive spread. The spread is like 20 to 40, 50 cents. Not to mention, you're right in the middle. You're right here. The price action is right in the middle from the high. So you have all the way to the high up here and all the way to basically, you know, the low where it started breaking out. Right now, your risk is great either way you go. You could squeeze out. If you try and go short, you could get squeezed out. You try and go long, it could just drop on you. So there's no good risk reward here because it dropped down from here and it went up to here. So you're basically right smack dab in the middle, and you have all this room either to the upside, all right? You have all that room to the upside, or you have all this room to the downside. So you're right smack dab in the middle, right? So that can be a risky trade to take. So I'm not going to mess with OPNT today until it shows me, if I like the spreads and it shows me something good, then I could consider taking it. Let me hop back over to ITUS just because I know yeah, I'm probably not going to mess with ITUS. It just doesn't look good. WWR. WW. Oh, that's not it. KTOV just popped up. That's what it is. Okay, so this could be something. It's still very light on volume. KTOV. KTOV only has it's about 115K volume. It's a 7.5 million share float. Right, so it's possible that you could see something out of this, but we have to get over $3 today. If we're not over $3, I don't like it. It doesn't really make sense to trade. Let's take a look at SA or SRAX. Somebody mentioned that just a second ago. Oh, thank you to whoever has mentioned that. Rabo, I meant to put this on watch today and mention this, but I totally forgot. Okay, let's hop into the daily chart on this. This thing is like so close to breaking out. I totally forgot about it, right? Look at this. Okay, look at this daily chart. Right? This thing is so close. This is a clear bullish pennant, right? It is so close to breaking out, guys. Definitely keep SRAX on watch. I could talk about this for the next, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, Morocco. So again, here, SRAX is a clear bullish pennant. Now, with that being said, your entry is going to have to be above the break of this top line. This could be your entry point. So really right about 466, and we already broke that here pre-market. Definitely keep SRAX on watch. It definitely is at that breakout level. I definitely think we're going to see a big day here or in the next day or so on SRAX. You see how it's dumping out now? Look at that. It failed that breakout. Exactly what's happening. You see how it's dumping out right now on the 1 minute chart? It just failed the breakout. That's exactly what happened. So either it's popping high or it's going down, and look how fast it's dropping right now. Isn't that crazy? It just went from $4.75 down to $4 in a matter of seconds because it was getting squeezed into this bullish pennant. And if it doesn't break to the upside, it has to break to the downside. Look at this thing. Ready? I'm going to pop over here so you can see it. Look at that. Right? I told you we're right on breakout level. If it couldn't break out, it's going to drop really hard. Look at that sucker drop. I could keep it on watch for a short now, honestly. Yeah, Adam. Yeah, SRAX is a very low float stock as well. Oh, wow. They just announced offering. That's trash. Man. What a rough life for them. Yeah, literally just see it now. Dang. That's a rough life for them. Dip buy. Yeah, I don't know. I hardly ever do dip buys to be honest with you guys. So there's that. But that would have been nice if they didn't offer anything. What else do we have here? So SRAX is now down for the count. Let me scroll through my gappers list. No, I mean, I can't tell you what to buy. I just give you suggestions, but I wouldn't buy SRAX at this point. And offering is bad news. CPA services. And offering is bad news, and that's why it's dropping so fast. So definitely do your due diligence first. LPTH. So LPTH just recently broke out from its 52-week high. Right now, the price of LPTH is kind of extended. I would expect this is probably going to see a pullback here pretty soon. If not today, then tomorrow. Right at $4, it got rejected at $3.95. You might see a red day on LPTH just because it is a little bit extended and it's closer to that $4 level. Yeah, that would have been nice. I could totally have seen. I totally could have seen SRAX be the next supernova for sure. I mean, it was so close, trading within that bullish pennant that it would have exploded. I guarantee that thing would have exploded out of there. MNOB. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I like it just because you see this big red candle. What that's telling us is that yesterday it gapped up, or sorry, it went right up and then just came right back down, and it really couldn't hold it. Really couldn't hold that price point level. So real quick, I'm just going to run through some of my morning gappers, see if there's anything I like here. PLPN. That does not look good at all. MSFTL look good. No, I wouldn't. David, I wouldn't mess with the short on Microsoft because you'd be shorting into an upward strength, which is always harder to do. I mean, if you think about it, right, you're going against the current. Whenever you try and short when a stock's been going up, you're really trying to predict and go against the current, which is always much harder. You always want to be running in the direction of the overall stock or playing in the direction of the overall stock. PGI. Ooh, this might be good. Okay, very, very low float stock, or sorry, low volume stock, but based on this chart here, it just sank. No, don't mess with that. There's not enough range on it. Nothing really good there. Yeah. Oh man, I apologize about that. Lori, yeah, I apologize big time on that. And you know, that's Lori, that's why we don't hold stocks overnight. Most, I don't want to say everyone, but you know, holding a stock overnight is just can be extremely risky. It's just not something I ever recommend doing unless you're a swing trader, of course. You know what, Mr. Cornut, STM, what you just shouted out there, based on what I'm looking at here, this could be a good short play. I think, yeah. The reason I say it could be a good short play, it actually looks, I might keep this on short watch now. Just look at the gap up here. So you can see it gapped up, supports down in this $21 area, prices at about 23. If you look at the 1 minute chart, we tapped 23 here once, and now we're starting to fade off that 23 level. So if it can't make its way back up to 23, it's probably going to fall for majority of the day. So that could be a good short one. Let's see. All right, guys. So I know there's tons of them to cover, and there will always be tons of them to cover. I just cannot get to them all. But like I said, for those of you on some short watch, there wasn't much long stuff right now that I noticed, in my opinion. So the ones that I did mention, keep on a short watch and go from there. So once again, I've been super busy lately doing a lot of stuff here, so I haven't had as much time to put together some watch lists. So, you know, we will have some more watch lists coming up for some longs and stuff like that. But like I said, I've been pretty busy right now. But either way, I'm going to let you guys go. Just remember, you guys are stock traders. You're trading in the overall market with professionals. Been doing a long time. So be patient with your trades and just wait. And if something speaks to you, go ahead and take a stab at it. And don't be afraid to get in a position. You won't make any money if you're always afraid to get in or you're hesitant. Don't be jumpy. Be confident. So that's all I got for you guys right now. And like Zach, yeah, Zach, exactly. Fridays can be pretty risky days. They can be really, really crappy. So again, guys, that's all I got for you today, and I will catch you on Monday morning.